Hey y'all, welcome to Valley Soaps YouTube channel. This is actually my first soaping video since we've been back with baby. So I'm actually currently wearing him right now, which reminds me I'm putting on an apron just to make sure he doesn't end up with any raw soap on him. He's got his little cute little feetsies sticking out. I'm actually wearing something called the Tula, and I love it. It has been coming in handy at all the right moments. So, and I think that with soaping, that this Tula carrier is going to be just as much of a godsend for sure. All right, just because he's so used to me holding him. So, anyways, back to soap. Oh, so me saying all that was to let you guys know that if you hear a baby crying, that is him. So anyways, so the soap that we're doing today, we're actually going to do diagonal, 2 diagonal layers. And this is going to be part of our premium soap line. So I'm super excited to try this one. And I'll just kind of explain it as we go. Today I'm using the heat transfer method because, well, you know, you never know with the baby at what point you're actually going to be able to soap. So basically all that is you're adding your hot lye water solution to your hard oils to melt. Oops, you know what? Yeah, 4 to 2. Okay. Whew. Thought I was putting too much already. Anyway, so I'm putting in this solution with the hard oils, and that's going to help us to melt. There it goes, all the hard oils. And then we can add our liquid oils, and that'll kind of bring the temperature down some. So we're doing this in 2 parts. I'm actually doing 2 loaves of this. So, so basically in this pot is enough for 1 batch, and then in the other container here is enough for another loaf. So anyway, so I'm just going to keep stirring this until all the hard oils are melted. Alright, so I used my stick blender to finish up the rest of this process. So now I'm going to add in the olive oil and castor oil. Move that up for you guys. There we go. I'm just going to blend this up. Alright, so what I've got here is our peppermint essential oil mixed in with some olive oil with some of the rose clay that I've got from Brambleberry. It's a very pretty color. And we're going to do like a little in the pot swirl with this, but I'm going to get my whisk and mix that in here. Alright, so now I'm pouring off some of this into a smaller container because I want a light pink to kind of swirl in there. A little bit more. There we go. I'm going to use some titanium dioxide to lighten it up. I have so much stuff up here because I'm doing the 2 layers separately, so I've got everything up here at once, so I'm kind of running out of space here. Let's see what this looks like. Give me a little bit more. And then we'll stick blend this as well. Yeah, here's what we'll do. Okay. Now we need to get our molds out and set up on an angle. Okay, so I have tried my best with the spatula to try and level out or plane out that layer there. I'm going to give it about 20 minutes just to make sure it's set up, and then I'll be back to do the next layer. Alright, so our first layers are all set up. So, and my lye water solution was actually cool enough that we don't have to do the heat transfer method for this layer, so I just went ahead and melted my hard oils, added in the liquid oils. So now I'm going to add in some activated charcoal mixed with some olive oil. And this layer is not going to have any kind of fragrance, so no fragrance, no essential oil or anything like that. And so since I want this layer to stay pretty fluid, I'm adding this charcoal before I add the lye water solution. And I'm actually going to whisk this up first. Make sure all those chunks are broken down. I need my stick blender because we're using this for the same soap. So now, let's see, I'm going to add in my lye water, and then we will blend this up. Okay, so now that this is all blended up, we are going to pour on the last layer. Alright, so we have our molds all ready to go. And we're going to pour the unscented charcoal layer. And what I'm going to do is use my spatula to break the fall. So now I'm just going to bang our molds, get all the air bubbles out of there, and we will come back in just a few minutes to texture the top. Okay, so now I'm just going in with my little spatula here that I got from the paint section at Walmart, and I'm just using it to make little creases in the top here. And then I'm going to go back through and kind of swish it back over the other way. Let's see. get from this side. I'm pulling up some of the pink. I think, see if I can, there we go. We'll put some of this soap right here just to kind of cover. Hey, baby. Hey. Okay. And I like how that looks. Okay. So now we're gonna do the other one just like that. We'll do the same thing. Just clean up the edges here. Hey, you should be waking up soon. It's about time to eat. Okay. Oops. All right. So before he totally wakes up, I'm gonna bring you guys in closer for a better look at the tops of these. Okay, so here is the top of the first one, and then here's the second one. I really like how these turned out. So I'm really hoping the cut goes really good as well, and we'll see how that looks. Really excited to see the diagonal layer and that swirl in the pink. I think hopefully it'll be just a dainty little swirl in there, but we'll see. That's always the surprise thing about soap. So alright, so I'm probably going to give this about 18 hours before I cut this, and we'll see you in just a second.